Happy Saturday afternoon, Sooner Nation. Welcome to the Sooner Surge. It's a podcast that tells it like it is. Here for a commitment video for the University of Oklahoma. Before we get started, welcome to the Sooner Surge. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back to our channel. We appreciate it. Hit the like button as well. Also, check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop.com. Sign up for that Shirt of the Month Club. Use code SURGE. Get 10% off your first 3 months. You won't be disappointed. I tell you who's not disappointed, any Oklahoma fan, because right now you get the commitment of 4-star offensive lineman Deacon Schmitt. This was expected after his visit back on June 6th. A lot of people thought OU was really in the favor of getting Deacon Schmitt, and he commits today here on, June 28th. He did take a visit, I think, to Nebraska on the 13th and then Tennessee on the 20th. And eventually, OU wins out over Colorado, Alabama, and the likes of others. USC was there, Nebraska, Tennessee, as aforementioned. But OU lands Deacon Schmitt, 6'5", 320 pounds, out of Windsor, Colorado. So Colorado was really high on him, wanted him. It's interesting because Phil Loadholt was there, former Sooner, and now they lose Phil Loadholt last year, and now they lose Deacon Schmitt. And guys, you look at what Deacon Schmidt's going to bring to the table. People have wanted nasty for a while. And I think Deacon Schmitt has the nasty factor, the edge that an offensive lineman needs to play at the next level. He's a guy that's going to be a staple on the Sooner line for a few years. And what this really does for the Sooners, guys, is naysayers for a few years have been saying that Bill Bedenbaugh has a weakness, and it's been recruiting. And you look back the last few years, not only has he recruited at a high level a couple years ago, what he's done is he stacked some recruiting classes together now, likes of EPL, Autry, many more on that first class, and then 2 years ago. And then you got last year with Foji and Fasusi and others. And there's just, I could go on and on about guys that Bill Bedenbaugh has landed, and I'm not going to because I don't want to leave anyone out. But now you got 2 4-stars in the 2026 class as Deacon Schmitt joins other 4-star, the interior offensive lineman, Noah Best, in the 2026 class. And Deacon Schmidt's interesting, guys, because I think he has the potential to be a tackle or a guard. In similar ways that Sexton has gone back and forth, I think you're going to see something similar to what happened there with Deacon Schmitt. It's going to be, where does Bill Bedenbaugh feel like he's going to be the best fit for the University of Oklahoma? Again, he's 6'5", 320. He's very athletic, though. He can move well, so he can play guard. He can move inside and play guard. He's got exactly what you need in a prototypical tackle, which is a big frame. He stands at 6'5", and he's 320. He's hard to get around. He's hard to get through. He's hard to get up under because he plays low. He can go guard. He can go tackle. So this is a very good get for Bill Bedenbaugh at the University of Oklahoma. And I think he's got to be, if you think about it, guys, this has to kind of put the naysayers to rest for a little while. What Bill Bedenbaugh has been able to do with the offensive line. What he's done is he stacked 3 classes now, and he's also pieced in some players out of the portal. Bill Bedenbaugh hasn't forgotten how to coach, and there's a reason he's getting some of these big-time offensive linemen, because people know that he produces NFL talent. And one thing, you look at Deacon Schmitt, if you look at his tape, and go watch, I really encourage you to go watch his high school film. To me, he seems like the learning curve isn't going to be much. Maybe that's a stretch for me to say. It looked like he's pretty sound fundamentally. Some guys come in, they step into campus at a college campus, and they just have the body size. They're a guy you look at and you say, oh, my goodness, get this guy on campus. He's got the size. We want this guy playing tackle or guard. We are so excited to get him here. I think it's a little bit different with a guy like Deacon Schmitt, because you watch his tape, and OU's not only getting a guy where you just get googly-eyed looking at the size of 6'5", 320, but then you start watching him. Not only is he nasty, not only does he have size, in the intricacies of the line, he seems to be a little bit ahead. And no, I didn't play offensive line. I'm just giving my take at watching him. He's got great feet from what it looks like to me. His hands are not everywhere. Everything is pretty tight in there. I just think technically, if you ask coaches, they probably say he's well along for a guy in the 2026 class. So again, you can't underestimate someone who's coming into Norman, Oklahoma when he was recruited by Alabama and others. And you look at the 6'5", 320, there's nothing to sit there and say, well, I just don't know if this guy's going to pan out. He has the makings of it all, of to be special, to be in the league on Sundays. And I know I've said that about others. And look, Bill Bedenbaugh, if you go look at the past, Bill Bedenbaugh has helped put guys in the league. No one gets to the league on their own accolades. And no one gets in the league just because of a coach. It's something that has to be meshed together. And I think that what is going to be meshed together here is a guy that is uber talented, that is uber gifted. God gifted this guy with great size. He's uber talented, but he's got a great work ethic. If you talk to people who have been around him, you mesh the size and the work ethic and this advanced skill that he seems to have. You mesh that with a Bill Bedenbaugh, and really Kevin Wilson's on staff now too, but a Bill Bedenbaugh who has put numerous guys in the league, and it's a match made in heaven. It's a dynamic duo, if you will. He's not the only one. He's joining the likes of others who I don't think this is a stretch, guys. A Joe Moore line putting together on paper is what's happening right now with some of these recruits that they've got on campus. I mean, Noah Best and Deacon Schmitt, the two latest, 2 4-stars in the 2026 class, and Fasusi, Foji, EPL, and others. There seems to be some nastiness and some young ones coming up that are going to make the future very bright for the quarterbacks like Michael Hawkins and Bo Bentley that are getting ready to step into Norman, Oklahoma. You win titles in the trenches on the offensive side and the defensive side, and as soon as they're putting together a great class in the offense and great couple of classes in the trenches. And that's what's going to happen if you want to get in the next level and be a playoff team year in, year out. And as soon as they've got it done, today landing 2026 offensive lineman commit, Deacon Schmitt out of Windsor, Colorado, 4-star. Guys, thanks for watching the content here at the Center Surge. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. We'll go live to talk about this tonight at 9:30, so make sure you join us. Can't wait. Talk to you next time. Boomer.